Hi, everybody. It's Helen McConnell here from helenmcconnell.com. And today I have this message that I want to get out to as many people as I can. And if you know anything about tapping, you will understand my message immediately. And if you don't know about tapping, then find out about tapping and listen to this message, because here's what I have to say about tapping. And I've known this as long as I've known about tapping. I've known this, but I'm really on kind of a rampage lately to get the message out. I think tapping needs to be globally taught. I mean, it doesn't have to be me that teaches it, but people need to learn how to tap. It's so simple and so effective for so many things. And the more complex uses of tapping can come with a professional practitioner, but everyone can benefit from the basics, and we don't even have to use words. So when I say everyone can benefit, one of the biggest things that comes to mind is trauma. Now, again, I'm not suggesting that you do your own trauma work or whatever, but when you are in a traumatized state, or having a traumatic experience, or remembering a traumatic experience, tap. It has to make it better. Over time, it will eventually make it better, better, better. And when you think about what's going on in the world and how much better things could be if we could reduce trauma, you will hopefully agree with me that kids should learn tapping in school. Teachers should learn tapping. The police should learn tapping. All first responders should learn tapping, and not only learn it, but actually be required to use it. First responders, I feel, should have the requirement that after each event that is uncomfortable, at the very least, uncomfortable or worse, they need to do some tapping with a designated tapper person. And that could be their patrol partner or their work partner or someone at the station or whatever, but tapping needs to happen. And when you think about these atrocities that are going on in the world, why are they going on? Because the people who are demanding that they happen, the leaders, have trauma. And those who enact the atrocities on behalf of these leaders either have trauma or will have trauma after they enact these atrocities. So once we have severe trauma, especially PTSD, we're much more likely to commit more traumas. Hurt people hurt people. That's not a saying for no reason. It's because when we're in pain, we will do anything to avoid feeling that pain, even if the short-term response causes longer-term pain. We don't necessarily know that. We just want to get through the painful moment. So please, please, please help me get the word out. Tapping is so easy, so effective. I mean, it can, like I said, it can be much more complex for deeper issues and stuff, but your basic tapping round, which I'll show you right now, can be done without any words, and it can have an incredible effect on people. So you tap on the side of the hand, and I encourage people to use this spot. If you're just out and about and something starts to bug you, start tapping. Okay. Then we go to the top of the head, eyebrow point, and you can go one hand or two hands, left hand or right hand. Then side of the eye, same deal, one hand or two hands, under the eye, under the nose, on the chin, on the collarbone, under the arm. And I'm going to show you if you're going to tap without any words. And then we go up the side of the fingertips like this. Okay, and then you take a nice deep breath in and out. And you do the whole thing over again. You can start here, and then top of the head, inner eyebrow, outer eyebrow, under the eye, under the nose, on the chin, on the collarbone, under the arm, fingertips, oops, baby finger, ring finger, middle finger, index finger, and thumb. And then nice deep breath in, nice deep breath out. Do this, stretch your arms a little bit. It's that simple. So 2 rounds are important because the first round can kind of get things activated and the second round takes care of the activation. So in trauma tapping technique, which is TTT, they talk about a wash and a rinse. So you're going to wash. The first round is going to be the wash and the second round is going to be the rinse. And you want to make sure that you do that. It doesn't take very long. And we don't have to even use any words because the mind will bring up what's bugging you. And you can do it over and over as many times as you want, but do the 2. And I strongly recommend that people do this every day. A couple times a day is great. But if you want to start feeling better without having to do much of anything, start tapping. Tapping deactivates the nervous system. It not just temporarily, but it takes a permanent deactivation of an event. Now, it doesn't mean your system will never get activated again, but if you have an old event that keeps bugging you, you want to just think about it and tap and notice the change in your body. All right, so if you know anybody who would like to learn about tapping, any organization, I can work with just about any organization anywhere in the world because I can do it by Zoom. I don't have to be present. I would like to see corporations, nonprofit organizations, schools. I want to see this as a regular thing where you see people tapping whenever they feel stressed. And if you experience a traumatic event, either you witness it or it actually happens to you, as soon as you think of it, start tapping. You may not think of it in the moment that it's going on, but as soon as it's over, as quickly as you can, start tapping. And if you observe someone else having this experience, as soon as you can, get them to start tapping. Okay, everybody, that's my lecture for today. Let's get tapping out to the masses everywhere in the world. Connect me with people you know who might be able to get this into their organization. I'll create a program. I'll work with small groups, large groups, individuals, so that everyone knows how to do it. We really want to have it be a top-down thing in corporations and in schools. I just think schools should have this in every classroom. It will help the teachers, it'll help the students, it'll help the parents. All right, so join with me on this crusade to get tapping out to the world. All right, thanks for listening. Be in touch, okay? It's Helen at helenmcconnell.com. Take care.